watching ABC 36 on your side. Good day, Kentucky.
Hey friends, welcome back. It's always awesome when good friends stop by. We've got Jacob Glancy, Jake from Jake's Cigar Bar. Jake, the name, you got your name on the thing, so it's gotta work. It's gotta be legit.
It does, and luckily that's also my boss wife that decided that, because I wanted to call it the Cigar Club of the Bluegrass.
Oh yeah, that's a good name too.
Yep. No, she told me it was not.
I like Jake's.
So she thought Jake's, it was simpler. So
Yes.
That's right.
It's lasted us for 14 years. So
Yeah,
meet
wow,
you at
that's
Jake's.
incredible. You know, 14 years, that really is incredible, quite
Oh, yeah.
honestly. So tell us a little bit about Jake's. For those of us that don't smoke cigars, or for those that do that have not been to your place yet.
So Jake's is fantastic. Right now it's a freestanding building. It's out in Brandon Crossing.
Yeah.
Right in front of the Movie Tavern and Drake's and all that.
Great location.
And so what we really like is the fact that we are a cigar bar, but we have a large clientele that doesn't ever smoke.
Really?
We've really become known as kind of a bourbon and craft cocktail bar.
Oh, that's right.
We have over 1,000 whiskeys. We have
Nice.
probably 20 barrel picks at the moment, including Weller Fulls and all kinds of great stuff.
amazing.
So people have come to us more for that craft cocktail comfortable environment where you're not standing 8 people deep trying to get a drink. You're sitting in a nice comfortable chair, getting served a craft cocktail and that kind of thing.
Oh, see, that's awesome.
It really is.
Susan Mills and Cameron Mills, they like to go.
Yeah,
and she was just saying that.
We
She's
gotta-
like, oh
we
yeah,
gotta
we
meet
go
them
and
out
hang
there.
out.
They're great. Actually, Cameron, he used to live in my neighborhood. And I remember one day his dogs got out as his old golden retrievers, and I didn't know they were his, and took him back to his house, and that was our first time we had met.
Isn't that great? I love
Yeah,
it.
he's the best.
Oh yeah.
He's a good guy.
They are.
So Jake, you had a banner November, December.
Crazy.
Just what do you attribute that to? I mean, folks have just...
My wife.
Oh, okay. Well, she's a rock star.
Good
There's no
answer.
question
She's
about
marketed
that.
the place like crazy, and one thing that's really taken off, which is kind of her baby and the whole thing, well, 2 things, is we have a private space upstairs where you get your own bartender, you get your own outdoor
That
space.
is very
so for
cool.
parties, and she has
Right.
it booked all the way out to September of next year a lot of ways, but you know, we still have a lot available.
Yeah.
I love that.
But no, so that has taken off very well. And then the market, right across the street, we developed another kind of strip center over there, and in the middle we put Jake's Market. And the beginning of it was kind of cigar accessories, humidors, cutters, lighters, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right.
But it blossomed into everything else, from bourbon and bow tie bangles to custom works of art from bourbon bottles that we had already used,
Yeah.
or cigar boxes or anything like that. So.
Oh,
that
wow.
sounds really
Very
cool.
fun.
It really does.
So for the holidays, for Christmas, I mean...
It was great. It was
big.
hopping, and
Yeah.
then rolling into Father's Day. I even got a couple gifts for you guys.
What?
Yeah.
Come
Here
on
you go.
now.
This is from Jake's Bar.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
this is from Jake's Market.
Oh, well,
Wow.
thank you so
Merry
much. I love that.
thank you so much.
Are we allowed to open it
Oh,
right
yeah.
now?
Can we open them now?
They're
Yeah.
appropriate.
Are they? Okay. I
Yeah,
had to
we ran them by
double check.
the wife.
The holiday season just keeps on giving here.
Look at this. Oh, you know the way to my heart.
Yep.
Oh, it's
so that is really neat.
Look at that.
So that is one of our.
One of my favorite movies.
Oh, it is.
And that's one of our barrel picks. You can even see it has our logo on it.
Oh, it
So this is
does.
a Weller Foolproof that we sold through, and then had it turned into this vanilla bean candle.
Oh, this
my
is
goodness.
fantastic. I
Outstanding.
love it.
Jake,
thank you so much. That's
much.
so sweet.
And then
Boy.
those are great. That Blue Label Cohiba is very popular. I don't know why around here blue would be popular.
Oh, yeah, you know.
But it is. And then the obviously the Pappy Van Winkle cigar.
This is incredible.
With tobacco aged in
Oh,
Pappy
my
Van Winkle
goodness.
barrels.
That
So
is
those
so
are two
cool.
of our more
Great-
popular, especially
great
gift
Kentucky
items.
gifts. Thank you so
that
much,
is
Jake.
wonderful.
Really thoughtful.
You know, how did this whole thing come about? I'm really curious about the story behind Jake's.
Okay.
And we've got plenty of time.
Yeah, no, I know. I just don't know how much trouble I want to get in with my wife. Whatever. Let's see. So what happened is I became, in high school, not in high school, but later on, I got into cigars. You know,
Yeah.
so it was more my thing. There was other extracurricular activities that I chose not to be a part of.
Yes.
So cigars were more my
Okay,
thing.
all right.
So I became named as the cigar guy. Well, then fast forward, ended up in culinary school at Sullivan. Great experience.
Yeah.
Loved it. So finished that, became trained chef, and then went to the Campbell House for many years.
Okay.
Nice.
Took over their banquets. I loved it.
Oh,
loved
good
their
gig.
banquets. Yeah, because I had a chef mentor say anybody can make one great dish, but try making 400 at the exact same time.
Yes.
So I really enjoyed
Yeah.
that. But I was kind of, it was kind of stressful. 3 o'clock in the morning on Thanksgiving, stuff like that.
Yes.
And so then at that point in time, I had gone in with a buddy to do a cigar distribution thing. So just like if you go into a liquor store or a golf course, we have about 45 of them across the Bluegrass now, like a humidor, it says Jake's Cigar Bar, and it's just to service people where they might need it. You know, the places to smoke a cigar and enjoy a cigar have gotten very, very small. Jake's and golf courses in your backyard. That's about it.
Yeah, that's true.
So we try to give them that convenience. So I started that, but then I wanted to start my own catering company, called it Autumn Harvest, appropriately, because of my wife. And so started going into that idea of the two, of cigars and the catering. Well, sorry, Autumn. I got a fortune cookie. I got a fortune cookie, and it said, if you chase 2 rabbits, both will get away. So I knew I had to choose between the cigar industry or the chef stuff, and I had more money in the cigar industry, so I decided I'll just stick with that.
There we go.
So then we found the perfect mixture of Brandon Crossing, where you could enjoy the cigar, but also a beverage at the same time, a bourbon or a cocktail.
Yeah.
So we ended up out there, and we're at a smaller spot next to where Asuka used to be.
Yes.
And Goodwill and that. And we were there for 9 years. Then the opportunity came up to move over to the lot next to Movie Tavern.
Yes.
Took it, and it's been incredible.
Well, that fortune
absolutely
cookie has
incredible.
paid off.
Yes,
It has.
I
paid
told
off.
you they would.
That's right. Well, because Jake's is a destination, and I'm curious too, Jake. Give me an insider tip on the bar. I mean, you've got 1,000 different options here.
The insider tip is the same that it should be everywhere. Is that it's about what you like. It's not just because, oh, I say this is the best or this is the most expensive.
Right.
That's not the case.
I like that.
One good thing that we can do with our bartenders is that they're good enough that they can actually feed off of you and help you find your perfect cocktail.
Yes, because everyone's a bourbon expert now, right?
Right.
It's about
you
what
gotta
you're
do the
looking for.
quotes.
That's right.
Yeah. But no, we like to steer people in the right direction, because same with the cigars. We do the same experience with the cigars, is that we don't want you to have a bad experience, because if you do, guess what? You're not going to come back.
That's right.
So we want you to, if a cigar we think is going to be too strong for you, we're not going to let you smoke it. You know, if a bourbon doesn't match your palate, we're going to change it. You know, we're going to suggest what you might like.
Wow.
We also have some great standards. You know, obviously our #1 is our smoked old fashioned, and it is. I mean, people literally travel to get this thing. So it is incredible.
That is really
You know,
good
it
to
seems like a dude's place. How about us ladies? Is it?
You know what? It's not. We're breaking that stereotype.
Awesome. That's good to know.
And my wife might have helped with that too.
Did she?
But no, one neat thing, actually, there's not a whole lot of big cigar bars around the country.
Yeah.
And one thing that we've really enjoyed is that our reps that go to these ones all over the country, our cigar reps, literally say it's not even close, the amount of female to male ratio that we have. You can go in there on a Friday or Saturday night, and I've looked, and there's more females than males.
Oh, I love
and
that.
of all
I
ages.
do.
You know, because a lot of people we get a misconception that we don't have alcohol.
Yeah.
But we do. You know, or that we don't have wines. Well, we do.
Yeah.
We don't have sweet cocktails. Well, we do. You know, so we have all that, and we try to create also a very safe environment.
Yes.
Another thing we did is, where I had the experience before in the old spot of knowing exactly how to improve the ventilation. Back in the day, when you were around smoke all the time, you were at Waffle House, and it was you could barely see. You know, people were a lot more used to it. Now they're not used to it. So what we did is we spent a ton of money and continually have improved over time
the
ventilation in there to keep it really nice. You know, you don't leave. I mean, you have smoke exists.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's filtered every 8 minutes if we want to. We can really crank it up in there.
That's great.
Jake, you're going to see us out there real soon.
you
We
are.
might even bring that guy over there, Dylan.
Dylan Goday.
He's been known to.
It depends on the weather.
He's been known to stop by from time to time. I hear.
Yeah, and definitely check on the market when you're there.
Yeah, the market sounds awesome.
The market's
will,
awesome because I was talking about that smoked old fashioned. Our biggest seller during the holidays is we actually assemble a smoked old fashioned kit.
Nice.
And it comes with everything minus the bourbon that you would need to make our famous smoked old fashioned. And then you can grab the bourbon from right over at the bar.
Wonderful.
This is great. And thank you for the gift.
Oh,
yes, thank you.
What a
Very
surprise.
sweet. Yep.
Appreciate you.
No problem. Anytime.
We're back with more after this. Stick around.